to be. Every dream I built was dust beneath my feet. The fire took it all, left nothing but the pain. I thought I lost your voice inside the flame, but in the ruins something started breaking through. A whisper in the ash that sounded just like you. You said, bring me what the fire left behind. So I gathered every scar, every tear I cried. I brought nothing but the ruin, laid it down before your throne. You turned my ash into an altar, made the broken holy yours. Lord, I'm yours, I'm yours. This altar I built from ash is the holiest place I know. I used to think that worship needed perfect hands, but you don't need my strength, you want my burnt out plans. The offering you wanted was the part of me that died, so I raised it up in trembling, nothing left to hide. You met me in the ashes, called me by my name, said, child, this is where the holy fire starts to blaze. You said, bring me what the fire left behind. So I gathered every scar, every tear I cried. I brought nothing but the ruin, laid it down before your throne. You turned my ash into an altar, made the broken holy yours. Lord, Lord, I'm yours, I'm yours. This altar I built from ash is the holiest place I know. What the fire burned away was never meant to stay. You were refining me in the flame I could not stay. Now I stand before you, not with what I say, but with the sacred ruin of a soul you remain. I have nothing but the ruin, laid it down before your throne. You turned my ash into an altar, made the broken holy yours. Lord, I'm yours, I'm yours. This altar I built from ash is the holiest place I know. This altar I built from ash is where I found you, God, is where you found me. I used to try and hide the places where I broke. Thought that healing meant erasing every mark, but you showed me that the scars I bear tell the story of your grace that found me in the dark. This wound is not a failure, it's a testimony carved in skin that I was never meant to heal alone, and you were there even then. Every scar's a story, every mark's the sign that you reached into the ruin and you called it yours and mine. This scar speaks his name, it tells of the night he saved my soul. The wound became the proof that I was never meant to heal alone. Lord, you marked me yours. You marked me yours. The scar speaks his name. I see the place where I was broken, and I don't see shame anymore. I see the evidence of mercy, I see the grace I'm living for. You didn't waste a single tear I cried. You turned my deepest pain into the place where I found life. Every scar's a story, every mark's a sign that you reached into the ruin and you called it yours and mine. This scar speaks his name, it tells of the night he saved my soul. The wound became the proof that I was never meant to heal alone. Lord, you marked me yours. You marked me yours. This scar speaks his name. You don't hide your scars, Jesus. You show solace everyone, so I won't hide the places where your mercy won. These scars are sacred, they're the proof you came. Every wound I bear whispers your holy name. This scar speaks his name, it tells of the night he saved my soul. The wound became the proof that I was never meant to heal alone. Lord, you the strength to stand. I just cried out, God, I need you. And you reached down your hand. I was sinking, you were listening. I was broken, you were near. I screamed into the void in heaven. I screamed and heaven moved. The God of Abraham heard my cry. I was drowning and he pulled me through. I screamed and heaven moved. The grave couldn't hold him down, and it won't hold me enslaved. I screamed and heaven moved. Now I know the power of a desperate prayer when you've got nothing left but his name to declare. He doesn't need your eloquence, he just needs your cry. The God who split the sea still hears you in the night. I was sinking, you were listening. I was broken, you were near. I screamed into the void in heaven. I screamed and heaven moved. The God of Abraham heard my cry. I was drowning and he pulled me through. I screamed and heaven moved. The grave couldn't hold him down, and it won't hold me enslaved. I screamed and heaven moved. He hears the desperate, he answers the broken. When you cry out his name, heaven moves. Heaven moves. I screamed and heaven moved. The God of Abraham heard my cry. I was drowning and he pulled me through. I screamed and heaven moved. I screamed and heaven moved. I called your name into the void and waited for the answer I'd known before. But all I got was silence pressing hard against my chest. And I wondered if you'd left me like the rest. The dark tried to convince me I was on my own, that maybe all those prayers were just echoes thrown to stone. But faith is not a feeling, it's a choice I make again, to trust you in the silence, even when it feels like the end. The night you felt like silence, I still called your name. The dark tried to convince me you'd forgotten my pain, but silence is not absence. You were there, even when I couldn't feel it. Lord, you were there. you in the silence, even when it feels like the end. The night you felt like silence, I still called your name. The dark tried to convince me you'd forgotten my pain, but silence is not absence. You were there, even when I couldn't feel it. Lord, you were there. You were in the waiting, you were in the tears, you were in the question marks that lasted years. You were never distant, just teaching me to see that faith believes in darkness what it knows in light to be. Tonight you felt like silence, I still called your name. The dark tried to convince me you'd forgotten my pain, but silence is not absence. You were there, even when I couldn't feel it. Lord, you were there. This grief was not the plan I made, not the path I thought I'd walk with you. But here I am beneath the weight of a sorrow that cuts straight through. I brought it to your altar, laid it down with trembling hands, and you didn't take the pain away, but you met me where I stand. You said this wound is sacred ground. You said I'm making something holy now. This grief has made me holy, not because I chose the pain, but I brought it to your kingdoms fall, but you remain when nothing stands at all. I built my life on things that crumbled into to dust, but you're the king who rules from a blood-stained cross. You don't avoid the broken places, you make your throne where empires fail. You're not a king of polished temples, you're the God who reigns in hell itself. You're sovereign over every loss, you're the king of war across. King of the ruins, sovereign over all I lost. You reign where kingdoms fell, you rule from a blood-stained cross. King of the broken, king of the ash and bone. You didn't leave the wasteland, you made the ruin your throne. I thought that worship needed perfection to stand, but you're enthroned on the praises of a shattered man. You don't demand I rebuild what the fire consumed, you just asked me to bow in the middle of the ruins. You're sovereign over every loss, you're the king of war across. King of the ruins, sovereign over all I lost. You reign where kingdoms fell, you rule from a blood-stained cross. King of the broken, king of the ash and bone. You didn't leave the wasteland, you made the ruin your throne. Hail the king who reigns in the wreckage. Hail the one who rules in the ruin. Every knee will bow, every tongue confess that Jesus is Lord, even here in the mess. King of the ruins, sovereign over all I lost. You reign where kingdoms fell, you rule from a blood-stained cross. King of the broken, king of the ash and bone. You didn't leave the wasteland, you made the ruin your throne. You gave me a word when the light was still bright, a promise I clung to before the long night. But now I'm standing in the shadow of doubt, and everything around me screams you won't come through. The evidence says I'm a fool to believe, but faith isn't built on what the eyes can see. I'm holding to the promise, even when it feels like lies. I'm trusting in your word. When the darkness testifies, I held the dark. The wait has been longer than I thought I could bear, but you never said the timing would be fair. You just said you'd be faithful to the end, and Lord, that's the only thing I'm standing on again. I'm holding to the promise, even when it feels like lies. I'm trusting in your word. When the darkness testifies, I held the promise in the dark. When nothing around me proved it true, but the God of Abraham keeps his word, and I will say the morning through. Your promise held me when I couldn't hold myself. Your promise held me in the dark. Every delay felt like denial, every silence felt like no, but you were working in the waiting, building faith I didn't know. Your promise is not measured by the speed of my relief. It's anchored in your character, and that's enough for me. And that's enough for me. I held the promise in the dark, when nothing around me proved it true, but the God of Abraham keeps his word, and I will say the morning through. Your promise held me when I couldn't hold myself. Your promise held me in the dark. The clock struck 3 and hell came knocking at my door. I felt the weight of something I couldn't see but knew before. The darkness pressed against my chest, whispered lies inside my head, but I called upon the name above all names instead. I'm not fighting flesh and blood tonight. This is war beyond what human eyes can sight. God of Abraham, hear my cry. I need your fire to light this fight. God, I'm standing in the fire. They don't see what I fight tonight, but you're the God who walks through flames. You're the hand that holds the light. I am not alone. I am not alone. Warfare I search the ruins for a reason why. Asked 1,000 questions to an empty sky. Everything I loved was scattered on the ground, and all I heard was silence, not a single sound. But then beneath the rubble, something whispered soft and low, a voice I thought I'd lost, the only one my heart still knows. You didn't stop the storm from tearing me apart, but you never left the wreckage of my heart. I heard you in the wreckage when every voice was gone. You didn't stop the breaking, but you stayed. You stayed. Your voice was never silenced, even when mine was gone. You were there. You were there. I thought that love meant you would spare me from the pain, but you loved me through the fire, through the loss, through the shame. You didn't promise me a life without the scars, but you promised me your presence in the dark. You didn't stop the storm from tearing me apart, but you never left the wreckage of my heart. I heard you in the wreckage when every voice was gone. You didn't stop the breaking, but you stayed. You stayed. Your voice was never silenced, even when mine was gone. You were there. You were there. You were there. I wanted answers. You gave me your hand. I wanted reasons. You gave me a plan. I don't understand, but I trust you. I trust you. Even in the wreckage, I trust you. I heard you in the wreckage when every voice was gone. You didn't stop the breaking, but you stayed. You stayed. Your voice was never silenced, even when mine was gone. You were there. You were there. You were there. You are here.